Two things awe me most: the starry sky above me and the moral law within me. Meaning, there actually has always been fundamental and imperative and critical differences and distinctions between anything and everything that exists within ourselves and also that exists beyond and outside of ourselves, in society, in nature, in universe. Everything has its own difference, sovereignty, distinction, virtue, individuality, and other qualities to itself, such as the natural combinations, elements, animals, or living organisms that often goes unnoticed and unrecognized by most of us in the society, obviously because we're always busy, because we're always struggling and suffering for education, knowledge, profession, job, need, desire, validation, success, money, and essentially everything else that lies beyond the power of our will, desire, decision, and ambition, and everything that is also highly conditional and depends upon the others as to whether or not they are going to give it to us, such as success, promotion, job, money, validation. But we cry and struggle and suffer and torment ourselves the most for all those things that are outside and external to us by not realizing their futility, worthlessness, meaninglessness, anyways. So everything that's external, outside of ourselves, is not just removed and beyond of our control, but it's also worthless, meaningless, anyways, because ultimately it's our quality, distinction, virtue, value, validity that is going to stay forever in the world, and that is also going to matter the most to us, regardless of what possession, success, validation we have achieved or we might have conquered in our lives. But it's ultimately, eventually, our talents, abilities that should and must matter the most to us, and not what other people have said, thought, done to us. That is secondary, that is futile, anyways. So obviously, there is obviously a morality, a distinction, a sovereignty in nature and in everything of the universe, of the sky. And also there is a moral law, ethics, distinction, individuality, philosophy within ourselves, because there is more philosophy in our entire body than in our whole theory, knowledge, education, and degrees. There is more wisdom in our body than in our entire philosophy. Because if the body does not have wisdom, then how does it adapt, change itself with pain, circumstances, situations, struggles, to provide the best output and outcome to us as well as to everybody else also. So that's how something becomes miraculous and awe